Hello, Gram Fam. I just wanted to take a moment out of your day, morning, evening, whenever this message finds you. One, to thank you for every like, share, comment, text, DM, prayer, even requests of like helping. I've had people like, whatever you need help with, like, I'm here. I appreciate every single bit of it. You have no idea how much it means for the support. And as you know, tomorrow is the launch of Rib of Man, where I reveal what it actually is. And I'm so excited because it's just been like such a bubbling, I don't know, a bubbling passion. You know, it's been building for a long time. Which brings me to my second reason is I want to just take a moment just to share with you like the heart and vision behind it. I'm so glad like people are even supporting that. Like I hadn't even shared what it is. And so I thank you like for trusting me and like the God in me and what God has placed in my hands to share with the world. So thank you. Thank you very much. So Rib of Man is a platform dedicated to men, but through the empowerment of women. And the sole purpose of it is honestly just to restore honor and respect back to the men of my world, of your world, of the world, in the grand scheme of things. through Christ, through Christ alone. The reason why this is even happening is because of God. And so I can't even express like the magnitude of gratefulness and just the excitement that that is just the fact that's like, oh my gosh, this is here. This has been something that has been brewing in my heart for years and years on years, and now I can finally just share it. And I didn't share it a long time ago because I was kind of afraid and fearful because you don't normally see things like this, or just this type of passion. And so of course, like I kept it to myself. I told close friends, but that's about it. Never did anything with it. And so the heart behind it, it's honestly been a building story for 31 years and counting. So with me empowering women to impact men, there has just been a huge assignment on the hearts and minds of men, by the enemy, just to get them out of their place. Their God-given identity has, over time, if you look through history, has been stripped. The things that, the world has tried to strip their identity, and leaving them feeling invalued and inadequate. And so ultimately, like, I just want this platform to encourage women to step out and be respectful and honor the men in their life. If they don't know how to do it, great, because we're all learning and growing in it. I'm learning still and growing in it. And the cool story behind that is, for me, I grew up in a single parent home where mom was mom and dad. And so I already had a different view of men already, and a place in my heart that needed to be healed. And on top of that, I was also molested. And so, just those two factors alone, I did not trust men. I had this distorted perception and persona of all men. And it has been a journey of healing. It has been a journey of learning, letting down my guard, and God just really dismantling everything that I put up just to protect me and all sorts of things. And I mean, months to come, we will dive into that and learn about that. I will have other people with me, and you're going to hear about those people. I'm just so excited. You're going to hear about those people, and they're going to share their stories of how they came to learn to respect men. And there's going to also be some men that are going to share their wisdom to help women, you know what to look for to respect them, So yeah, we're gonna hear from both sides. And this is gonna be a space like, Ribbon Band's gonna be a platform. It's gonna be authentic. It's gonna be raw. It's gonna be transparent. We're gonna laugh. We may cry. We may pray. I don't know. Somebody might prophesy. We don't know. I don't know. But all I know is that it's gonna be spirit led. It's gonna be spirit led. So I'm so stoked to share this with you all. And I pray like this prayer has gone forth, and this has been submitted to the Lord, and I'm just deeply grateful for this, because I feel like it's very needed in the world. And I'll also get into that too, like just the history, and it all just stems back from Genesis 2:22, and just the woman being presented to the man and what he meant to her. But I am going to make it well-rounded. Like, this is not just about romantic relationships, but this is about the everyday relationships. This is about the boss that everyone, everyone has that one boss. You need to learn to grow to respect that man. This is about growing to respect your granddad, your father, your brother, your cousin, your anything. Like, if you have a man in your life, this is for you. This is for me. And so I'm here to learn, I'm here to grow, and I hope as you stay tuned to this platform, that it also does the same for you, and God ends up doing a work in all of our hearts and minds, and truly transforming and gaining a healthy perception of men in our lives, and that it becomes second nature to honor and respect them. Because at the end of the day, we need men to be in their place. We need men to be one with God and be spirit-led, and hear God. And we don't, I sometimes think we as women don't take into account the weight that is truly on their shoulders, and sometimes even growing, with, like learning to get a vision for their life, have a vision for their family, have a vision for their wife, provide for their family, and all of these other things. The world has groomed them to be strong and courageous and bold, and they haven't left any room and space for men to be vulnerable, for them to really let their guard down without their character or their vision of what a man looks like is, being attacked. And so this is going to be a safe space, and I hope it creates safe spaces in your life for the men that you are in, or you're doing life with, to be vulnerable with you, and for you to take those moments and really support and pour in and pray and love on them, and not think it weird that they are being emotional, they are showing emotion, because after all, we are all human. We all feel things. We all feel the pressures of this world, and if they don't have a space that's safe to go to, just to let their guard down and breathe, what happens? What's their outlet? Where are they going to? And so I pray that this really just blesses hearts and minds. And yeah, I could go on and on, but I just want to say thank you, and I cannot wait for you guys to follow along with this platform. And please, like, if you know anyone who will benefit from this, like, share it. Tell them about it, shoot them a DM, like, hey, you need to follow this platform, because it truly is a ministry in itself. But all I could do is just trust God to lead, and then also as he brings people to be featured on the platform. So, yes, and side note, this is not a church. It's not a church. But I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.